Here we are. Okay, after a lengthy delay in baggage claim, the FD Friars rugby team, fresh off of their appearance in the Gonzaga Rugby Classic, a first ever time that a Guam team has competed in a rugby event of that caliber. There's a lot of maroon and gold here, and deservedly so. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the way. There's about 100 cameras here. Half a day! All right. Okay, and most of us have been here since about 5:30. It's almost 7. But the time that we had to wait certainly wasn't as long as our boys traveling all the way from Washington, or Virginia, I should say. Dulles International Airport in Washington, D.C. They took a connecting flight to Honolulu, and then Honolulu flight 201 straight to Guam. But one of the parents got a WhatsApp message.
They're coming.
Okay, they're coming. Okay, this is going to be really, really cool, everybody. Hey, you know what? I appreciate those of you who hung out with me for about a good 45 minutes or so on the previous live stream. That was fun. I got to talk to a lot of parents, some grandparents, godparents, a lot of people who are celebrating Easter this weekend, some faculty members, some teachers, some alumni, and everybody just waiting for their Friars. Some of the parents were saying, you know, we're going to get ready for our Easter party on Sunday. Other people were saying, you know, hey, you got finals. As we learned before, prom at FD already happened. And the boys have, well, the seniors have a week more of school. They've got final exams starting on Monday. And then they are out and they graduate on May 7th. All right. "25 FD Friars, first ever team to go to the Gonzaga Rugby Classic."
And they don't have no award for that.
That's a very, very long trip for these young men. What's up, Ian? Hey. Hey, Shane, welcome home, bro. I have interviewed several of these players a handful of times. Each of them very, very nice boys. Very raised right, very respectful. And the ovations made for Coach Alex Shinohara and the coaching staff. Okay, I'm wondering what the boys are waiting for, actually. Oh, there they go. Right on cue, here they go. Uh-oh. Hey, Coach, welcome home, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, happy Easter, man. Hey, great job with the boys out there, man.
Thank you. The boys are great, man.
What was the experience like?
The island should be proud of us. Really good.
Absolutely, man. This is absolutely priceless. So you're seeing a lot of moms, a lot of dads, grandparents, girlfriends, and again the Menu family from Malesu. Viva Malesu! You know, guys, you can't put a price on this. Some moments in life are just so amazing. Never, ever, ever gets old. Aiden, welcome home, man. Hey, welcome back, man. Great job. Hey, bro, welcome home, man. Great job. So I heard you guys are going back to Jigo. There you go. Traffic's not so bad this time. There, hey, see, we waited a little bit longer at the airport, but smooth ride back up. All right. Have a wonderful Easter. Good to see you.
I don't care about anyone else.
Hey, there is Coach Alex Shinahara. Coach, welcome home, bro.
Hey, Jason.
All right, what in a sentence, what was the experience like for the boys?
No, it was really great. Went over there not really knowing what to expect, not to know how we measured, and the boys really turned it up. Played up to the level that was presented to them, and just played their heart out really well. One of the most physical teams in this tournament, and you can tell.
And this by no means was a one and done. I mean, this is going to be hopefully part of a Friar tradition.
Oh, hopefully. You know, there's a lot of logistics that go into it, and if we can get them right every year, then it'll be perfect. It'll be awesome.
There you go. Hey, well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Well done. You know, technically the trip was only 10 days, but man, what these young men are taking away from this lasts a lifetime. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Friars. Great job by FD. Happy Easter, everybody. Welcome home, boys. Hafide, everybody, and happy Good Friday. I know we're supposed to be quiet today, so I'm going to try not to talk too loud, but I am here at the Guam International Airport in Tamuning, and I am in the arrivals terminals because arriving in just a few moments from United Airlines Flight 201 are the FD Friars with many, many parents and families and siblings and cousins and Ninos and Ninas here. We're going to welcome our boys back. You know, 25 rugby players went to a first ever opportunity for rugby players here on the island. They went to Virginia to play in the Gonzaga Invitational Tournament. And we got some real proud moms and dads here, and man, what a wonderful time for these boys to come back right before Easter. Also, if you go to FD, right before finals. Many of them are seniors, but I know there were a lot of underclassmen that also made the trip, and continuing the tradition of FD rugby, a very successful program, obviously. And we are on the, not in the main arrival terminal where everybody comes through, because Customs and TSA was very nice, and they're going to let all the boys come out of this door all once as a team, the way it should be. So they can say hi to their families. Hi, guys. Who are you welcoming home?
Who you're welcoming home? Your brother.
Your brother Gabe, right? All right.
Who's gonna hold this if I have this?
Okay, so if you're just joining us on Instagram, happy Good Friday, everybody. Happy Easter. So there's where our boys were. 25 FD Friars. They've been working real hard. Dominated high school rugby once again. They took a team of 3 or 4 coaches. I know there's Coach Alex Shinahara. There's Coach Josh Walsh, very good friend of mine, and a lot of guys. Man, and the FD community has actually tricked out this place. They have decked this section of the arrival terminal out with the FD colors. There's FD Athletic Director Terry DeBold. Huff a day, Terry. Hey.
Thanks for coming, man.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, Terry, what did this trip mean for the boys? Because at FD, you always talk about brotherhood and about experiences that bind you together and everything. And what did traveling together, representing Guam, having this opportunity mean for the boys?
I think it's just it's a momentous moment. I think it's a lifelong experience for all of our boys. It also is a matter of a lot of exposure to have our boys see what it's like playing at that level. So I think, but at the end of the day, yes, I think fellowship was a very valuable experience for them. We talk about brotherhood. With this school, particularly being a partner Jesuit school like Father Duenas, the boys got to experience a new brotherhood, an expanded brotherhood, and have fellowship, break bread with the families over there.
Yeah, I know the seniors were really excited, and they actually got to network with some Guamanian expats and some Chamorros, right?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, we got to give thanks to the Bleda family and the other Chamorro families that are out there hosting our boys. Had a great dinner one night, getting together. Some of our boys got to go visit some colleges.
And there's good schools out there in Virginia.
We also
there's
had
a
some
lot.
boys get accepted while we were out there. So I think this has just proven to be an overwhelming success for our team, for the island as well. Huge shout out to GBB. They supported us as well as the rest of the business community. I mean,
did they give you guys like little pins to share?
Yes, they did.
Very nice. Those pins are awesome.
We had a lot of Guam things to share with them. A big laddie stone that we gave to the Jesuits coming to Gonzaga High School. So they'll remember us.
All right.
Thanks, Jason.
Okay, also one a FD graduate, the president of his class. I know the last time I talked to him, Rick Pataxel. How you doing, man? Good to see you, brother.
Really good.
Happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter to you.
Okay, as an alumni and now as a faculty member, at your alma mater and everything, what is the lesson that you try and teach to these boys about, I mean, yeah, it's a sports competition and it's fun, and but there's life lessons to be learned here too.
Definitely. I come out. I talk to these boys. So half of these boys, or most of them, I kind of have in my art class, and so I come at it from a kind of different angle. I always, the first thing I tell them in my art class is everything you do in art and everything you do in life is art. Whether it's this kind of art and this kind of art, so be proud of your craft. This takes passion, and we're really proud of them for what they did out there. It's enriched for the school.
Now you're their teacher too, and it's Good Friday. We're not supposed to make noise today. It's Easter's coming up and everything. I believe it's a Gov Guam payday today, but it's the end of a work week. You don't have to be here, but still you are. You're supporting them.
I'm super proud of them. Everything they do. This is especially the seniors in this class, they're a special class, so they, especially athletically, I think they're a pretty athletically dominant class. So we're here to celebrate. Maybe save most of the celebrations for Easter, but we're here to support the way we can. So.
Okay, well they've got Easter Sunday.
Yes.
In a couple of days, and then you guys go right into finals, right?
Yes. No, they have these senior boys have 1 week left, and they're done, and that's it. Yeah.
And then graduation's right after that. Hey, well, you made a big difference in their life, man. So thank you very much.
No, it's all them.
Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so I know the families are filing in now. As I said, parents, godparents, maybe even some grandparents here, maybe some girlfriends. Okay, I want to talk to my buddy Maria because she reached out to me and said, "Can you please come by here because we are going to be here. There's going to be love in the air. Where are all the tissues? Or are you guys just going to use your sleeve?" What does it mean though for all of it would be one thing if a couple families just said, "Oh, let's go by there. Let's make a couple signs." But I mean, this really is all families supporting all 25 of these boys.
It is. I think a big amount of our team has been playing together since their freshman years. A good amount of them are seniors graduating, and so I think it's just a nice culmination to their 4-year rugby journey, and just another example of the strong brotherhood. And we're just super proud of how well they presented and represented FD and Guam out there.
How often were you speaking to your son when he was out there competing? Because today we've got WhatsApp, we've got FaceTime, we've got everything. It was different when we were kids and everything. If you go on a trip, you know, you don't talk for 2 weeks.
For sure, for sure. I mean,
Or you rack up a pretty big phone bill.
of course they had a lot of things going on, you know, just with WhatsApp and WhatsApp video, just knowing that they were good. We had some dad chaperones and our coaches, and so there was great communication.
Your husband went out too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. So it was nice. It was nice.
Okay. What's the first thing you're going to say to your son when he comes through those doors?
I don't know. I'm just gonna hug him.
That, as it should be. So, happy Easter, Mom.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so there's a lot of planning still going on. I'm loving these signs. Okay, and you got 2 boys coming in. Who are your boys?
Jaren Meno and Javin Meno.
All right, hey, the Meno family's here. Which village are you guys from, brother?
Marito.
Okay, Maritza. Hey, all right, man. Are you guys are related to Coach Bruce?
Oh yeah,
Okay, there you go. Yeah, because I know Coach is from Maritza too.
my brother.
Oh, he's your brother. Okay. Oh, right on, man. Oh, that's right. My bad. All right. So we are just awaiting the arrival of the 25 Friars that made the trip. We've got signs. Very creative. Very nice. Somebody knows Photoshop.
Thank you to the mom club. Yeah.
Oh, there, the mom. Okay, we got signs. We got shirts.
Oh, yeah.
What is? How many people are in the mom club, and what do you guys do as far as activities and making sure you support these boys?
This is one of it. Thanks to these guys, like all of these props that you see are created by the moms, and through the years they just share it with the newcomers coming in. So continue the spirit of Friars.
And this is good for them, but these are also like virtues and values that they're going to continue when they have kids, and they're going to do for.
So we hope so. Pass the tradition.
Okay, and I never say people are former Guam athletes. You're a Guam athlete forever. What does it mean for you for our community, right? For athletes to actually go out and have this kind of opportunities to play.
Oh man, the experience, the exposure, it's amazing, and it's really grown throughout the years, and I'm so happy that our boys were able to experience this.
All
for
right.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, so the flight was on time. It actually came in 20 minutes early, you guys. So the signs are being held up now. All right, so everybody's here. Parking was a little crazy outside. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it is the Honolulu flight, which is usually packed, but on Good Friday, that was kind of surprising to me. So okay, so flight 201 not on that board, but let's go check one of the other ones. I've done several of these arrivals, these homecoming ceremonies, like over the years. Always love live streaming these. These never get old. These are always so much fun to do. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if I may ask, who's going to be raise your hand, who's going to be the first one to cry? No shame there. Oh, the dads. Okay, the dads are going to... Okay, are some of the dads going to say, okay, hey, we're proud of you, welcome home, you did well and everything like that. Now, you got yard work to do. You got to set up the tarp for the Easter party. Hi. Who are we here? Who are we welcoming home?
Adrian Bernalio.
Adrian, all right. Very good. And which village are you from?
Jigo.
Okay. Oh, very good. I'm from Jigo too.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Okay, what's the first thing you're going to say to Adrian when he comes to the gate?
Welcome home. Let's go cut the grass.
Let's go cut the grass. See, there you go. Very nice. Okay, so you guys in comments, if you know any of the 25 Friars or their families, that are here. Go ahead and shout them out in the comments. I'll read your shout outs. Let's welcome our boys home the Island Way, man. They've been in the air a long time. They came from, remember, they were playing in Virginia at the Gonzaga Rugby Classic. And they took a flight from Dulles International Airport in Washington, D.C. all the way to Honolulu. That's a long flight, you guys. And then Hawaii, so they went from 808 to 671. That's about another 8 hours. So the boys might be a little tired. They've been on the plane a while, but certainly these smiling faces and their school colors and the love that only comes from family, that's really going to welcome them home the right way. Okay, I went to Sanchez. We didn't always have this, but I think this is awesome. When you have like a portable backdrop, let me show you back here. When you could basically have like your own like photo wall to go, that's awesome. Okay, ma'am, may I just say I love that rash guard. That is really, really nice.
2024.
Hey, that's cool too. Okay, now the flight was supposed to come in at 6:19, I believe, and they said it came in at 5:58. So again, if you've been watching us for like a little bit, our boys from the FD rugby team, a very, very healthy amount of seniors are with them. And Customs and TSA was very, very gracious, and they said, you know, like, we'll get you guys cleared out real fast because we know, like, you got a lot of family waiting for you guys. And you are going to see this place just erupt with Friar pride and probably a lot of tears. So just a couple more minutes, guys. Yeah, like I was saying, the one thing about that Honolulu flight, usually that's really, really packed on any day of the week, but surprisingly on a Friday, on Good Friday especially. I did not go to FD, but I have absolutely immense respect. Many, many friends of mine went to FD. My dad is a FD graduate, class of 65. You know, but I grew up in Jigo, and Sanchez was like right down the road from us, so I was like, you know, that works for me. But I have always had so much admiration for the values that Father Duenas instills in its young men, you know, as far as leadership and citizenship. And as Terry DeBolt was telling me just a few minutes ago, you know, just that unbreakable bond of brotherhood. So here's a funny thing. If you've never been to this side of the Guam International Airport, if you take most like commercial flights, you're usually coming out like on that side. You see like a lot of people waiting for passengers there. This is actually right next to the baggage claim. So you can kind of make a reasonable assumption that that the boys are going to come out pretty quick. Beaming with pride, obviously, right? Yeah. What's the first thing you're going to say to your special Friar when they get off, when they come through?
Welcome home, and you guys did an awesome job in Gonzaga. Oh my gosh, they were so terrific.
You guys going to go out to eat?
Oh yeah.
Oh, where are you guys going to eat?
Just down the street, Capital Kitchen.
Very nice. Oh, dude. Hopefully they come here while you guys still have the view and you can see the sunset, right?
Right.
All right. What are you going to get? Fried chicken?
No.
Technically, we're still in Lent.
Good Friday.
Oh, yeah, Good Friday,
It'll be seafood or fish.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't want to break the,
You know, that's always, as long as I've been a KUM, people always say, can you eat chicken on Fridays? Or it's depends how you go about that, yeah. Some people say, oh, okay. Yeah. So if the boss says no, then that's, there you go. Happy wife, happy life. You're doing a good job. And happy Easter to both of you. Oh, grandma. Oh, very nice.
Same birthday as the player.
Same birthday as
Same birthday as the player.
as the grand.
As the grand.
That's incredible.
Here's the other two grands.
Ah, balloons.
The brothers.
Okay.
Say hi, what's your name?
And what grade is Gabe right now?
Gabe is sophomore.
He's a sophomore. Okay. Oh, junior. Okay. Well, this is fantastic experience for him too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He got the invite.
Very nice. Yeah, well, Coach Alex Shinahara, everybody, was just telling me that, it's really, really important that they bring, obviously you want to bring the seniors because they've earned it. They've got the leadership, they've got the talent, they put in years of work, but they also want to bring a lot of the underclassmen because, this is going to keep the thing going.
Yes.
Yeah. Invaluable experience.
I got to carry the torch.
Absolutely, carry the torch. Okay. You're getting a lot of hearts from everybody on Instagram, so it must have been the comment about chicken. Yeah,
There
see?
you go. There you go.
Don't-
We told Gabe before he went out, just, be confident in his skills, work as a team, and show them what Guam's got.
There you go. Okay, so did Gabe come and see Grandma before he left on the plane, or did you see him off at the airport?
Well, the night before.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
As-
we had dinner for him.
Okay, oh, yeah, there you go. Little bit spoiled.
Oh, not a little
There-
bit.
Not spoiled.
Hey, but if
The first grandson.
first grandson too. Oh, I'm the first grandson too. I'm the oldest of 50. Yeah,
Can relate.
yeah.
The first grandchild, the same birthday.
That is amazing too. Hey, when your birthdays come up, send it to us on the news, and I'll say happy birthday to both of you. Absolutely. Nice balloon, dude. You gonna give that to Gabe? All right, nice balloon. No. Okay, pretty soon, everybody. Hopefully, just a few more moments. But while we've been waiting, more of the Friar faithful have gathered here at the Guam International Airport. And that just means we're going to have a much bigger party. Hi. Who are you guys welcoming home?
Ryan, Mesa.
Okay. What do you guys want to say to Kyan?
That we miss him so much.
All right. Okay, now my phone's in use right now, but let me add. Okay, is the app saying they landed already?
Yes, yes.
Okay, they did land.
They did land.
Okay, they're probably in baggage claim, like 50 feet up. They're on the other side of that door, everybody. So don't go anywhere. Stay with us right here on Instagram Live because when these boys come through, it's going to be magical. And remember, these wonderful parents, they said they're part of the FD Moms Club. You know, they do everything together. It's not just about supporting your own son. I mean, that's absolutely wonderful and everything, but it's a whole bunch of really, really devoted, amazing mamas who are taking care of every single boy on the team. Audra, where are you guys gonna eat after this?
At home, home cooked meal.
Oh, very. Oh, what are you making? Stefao on Good Friday?
I know. For the younger.
Okay, I was asking something. Can you eat chicken on Lent?
You know, it depends on who you talk to.
What village you grew up in, or what generation? Right? Wow.
You get to meet Judy.
Yeah.
Judy, perfect for the.
There's my friend Judy. Hello, and I've interviewed her son Aiden Rosario, who is heading off to the Merchant Marine Academy.
Yes, that's his goal.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was a great interview.
Oh, thank you. Well, he's a great interview.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the first thing you're going to say to Aiden when he comes through?
Congratulations, you guys did amazing. They really just surprised all of us, I think. They're a great team on Guam, but when they were challenged out there, they really showed up and they represented well. So we're just so proud of them, all of them.
Okay, now on this trip, were you in daily contact with him, hourly, or did you just kind of say, this is your trip, be with the boys, or check in with mom at least like
So
every couple hours?
I really tried to be the co-mom and did the latter. I think I did a good job. I was also traveling, so it made the time difference a little bit harder for us, but he checked in on his own and communicated well. But yeah, I tried to stay the co-mom, preparing myself for college life.
Very nice. Okay. See, transition for everybody, right?
Transition.
Well, your son is an exceptional young man, and I've always really enjoyed interviewing him. So,
Thank you.
congratulations. He's a part of this wonderful.
All of them. We're proud of
Yeah,
all of them.
absolutely.
These boys see each other too much. All these boys see each other too much. Like, okay.
Let me ask Coach something real quick. Hey Terry, if I say that my dad is class of '65, are they gonna lower how much I have to pay for parking, or?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. That's my trick. You got to use that one.
Yeah. Terry's at the airport so much for all the stuff he does for Guam sports and everything like that. He's got his own parking spot at this point. Okay, I can kind of feel it. The tension is in the air, everybody, so sit tight. I wouldn't have missed this for the world, man. And remember, like I said, if you guys know any of the Friars who are arriving, go ahead and throw it in comments and everything. I'll totally read your shout-outs. Now, the funny thing is all the families are kind of like hanging back over here. If the boys should suddenly burst through the door, I'm going to get trampled, so I'm going to take my spot. Okay, before you see them in real life, here are all 25 of these outstanding young Guamanian men. I went on a school trip once 33 years ago when I was a junior up at Sanchez and everything. Best experience of my life. As we've been talking to, the administrators, the teachers, the parents here. Not just the trip itself, but also the values and the lessons and the experience that the kids are going to get from this, stays with you forever, and they're going to pass it down to their children too. Now, the funny thing about this, again, the flight came in 20 minutes early. this my friend Dar Calvo? Of course it is. Hey, hey, happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Now I know you'd be here because you have a very special connection to Coach.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what are you guys gonna say when you welcome the Friars home?
Congratulations, you guys played your heart out, made us proud as always, and we're just so proud of you guys.
Okay. What took you so long to get her, Dar? You were running the fam farm, right?
Yeah, probably. No,
Okay.
I was cleaning the house.
Okay. Oh, very cool.
But nice to see you.
Yeah. Likewise.
First year here.
Yep. All right. Very cool. How long did it take you guys to make the sign? Yeah, well, very, very nice. Labor of love, though. Absolutely. Yeah. Happy Easter to your families. Thank you.
What do you think? Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy to have you. I was going to nominate you.
Okay, tell you what, guys. I might just park over here. You know what? Let me see if I can peek inside. Okay, what I could see from that little crack in the door, there's some construction equipment. And from what I can see over there at the other arrival terminal, yeah, so it looks like there's people waiting for the arrival of the passengers here too. So, you know, that means everybody's in baggage claim. And you know, it is Guam tradition. FD is always a school that gets out before every other school. Usually they wrap up their school year in May. As you heard, Mr. Yurik Pataxel was telling me, you know, an art teacher, FD alumni, and he was saying is, you know, the boys get in tonight. They've got a week's more of school. So we've got exams, and then hey, wait a minute. Has FD had their prom yet?
Yeah.
They did. Okay. Okay. So prom's out of the way, but we got finals coming up,
And then graduation.
graduation. When's the
May
grad?
7th.
Wow, that's really early. Yeah, FD doesn't mess around, you guys.
They should be walking out soon.
Oh, really?
Oh, we have to pick a song.
How many of you guys have gotten WhatsApp messages from your special Friar yet about? Okay.
9.
Ask them, fan. Where are they?
Almost here.
Tell them my battery's dying. Now, see, that is the awesome thing about being a traveler these days. You can just break out WhatsApp and tell your family on the other side, hey, I'm here, we're coming out. I mean, when I was in school, I remember waiting here sometimes, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, Fly High Dante. Oh, very nice. Thank you for that shout out. Little A, Firmsa 124, Fly High Dante. Okay. Let me find Dante's family. Okay, who's here to support Dante? Is there a Dante? Somebody put in the comments, they put Fly High Dante. All right. So because it's after 6 o'clock, everybody, the work day is done, the work week is done. It is officially Easter weekend. It's been Holy Week, and it still is through Sunday. For those of you guys that were able to go to Mass today or took part in the procession and did not make noise. Yeah, did anybody go to the procession? Oh, okay. Okay, so one of the parents, Maria Babaji. Oh no. All right, what's the word?
They're waiting for their bags.
Oh, they're still waiting for their bags. Oh, okay.
They want chocolate. Evan.
Oh, okay. Hey, but you know what we can see over there? Look. Okay, a lot of the other passengers are already getting out there. We found out that our boys are still waiting for their bags, but they've got the express line. So there's a lot of other passengers on this flight 201 from Honolulu to Guam. Okay, Mama X Jama says, "Welcome home, my Trey Blas." Hey, welcome home, Trey.
What did they say? They said it's coming up. What did they say?
It's going to be a while. There's 25 boys, and how many bags? That's a lot of bags.
Yeah, how many bags per Friar?
Oh, I don't know. They should only have one.
Okay, well, you know what they should have?
They want shopping.
Yeah, they should have bought something for Mom and Grandma and Nina and.
Hopefully.
I want to go around and ask the parents what was the average amount that they gave their kid.
Yeah, you should.
Hey, well, Tom, if I may, you were one of the parents that actually went out and made the trip and everything.
Yeah.
What was the attitude and the tempo and just the mood of the boys being out there?
The boys were excited and they were so happy to be there. So one of the great things was while they were on the field, they were laughing and it kind of threw off the other team because they were kind of enjoying themselves. They were just like so hyped up and excited. It was cold. We weren't anticipating it being that cold. So. So it was good. I mean, everyone was in good spirits. Everyone was just really enjoying themselves. Overall, and the chaperones. There was 4 of us in a room, so we're really close now.
Very nice. Of course, and your son Thor, an amazing athlete like in his own right. What are Thor's plans after high school?
Oh, he wants to be a fireman, so I don't know.
Very nice.
Yeah, so we'll see if that comes through, So if not, I told him, you got to be employed, enrolled, or, in the military. So
there you go.
Do something, right? You can't just lay around all day.
Hey, well, he's already got the work ethic, man. He's put in the work on the sports, on the football field, on the rugby field, and everything. No doubt he's going to be successful whatever he does.
Hopefully, we'll see. Yeah.
All right, well, good on you for making the trip out there. I mean, that's not easy trying to. I mean, they say chaperone, but you're like part goalie, part.
Yeah, so a lot of it was just doing all the grunt work, right? Making sure that we took care of all the logistics, make sure that they were fed, move their bags, just so that the boys could focus just on playing ball. So, and then afterwards we made sure that they were safe, wherever we went. But it was a great experience. They got to see some of the sights. DC, obviously well known for Smithsonian's. They all wanted to go to the zoo. And definitely they wanted to go shopping.
What was the animal that they freaked out at the most? The kind of animal we don't have on Guam.
The pandas were in town.
Nice.
Yeah, they were excited about that. But just overall, I think you get those guys together and they have fun no matter what. They could be in the lobby and just have a ball. So
talk to me about the games themselves, though, because I know we were all watching it and everything like that. They were going up against some of the best players in the country. Some of those guys are going to be playing Division I next year.
Yeah, so these are top athletes in the country. You know, these teams have been playing for a long time. So this tournament's been around for maybe around 14, 15 years, and some of these folks are ranked in the top 4. Gonzaga's been ranked top 4 since the tournament started.
Yep.
So coming in, you know, they didn't know what to expect. You know, we really didn't. We were trying to be positive. We're trying to be, you know, competitive, and we just weren't sure how we were going to do. And right off the bat, first game, came in, we actually drew blood first. We scored right away. It's just the momentum was hard to keep, and we made some mistakes, but it could have gone either way. But the margin between the two teams in terms of score, it was close. So the 2 games that we lost were really close, and then the other 2 games we won. So it was an overall great experience. We did have a couple of injuries, so thankfully we were out there with you know, enough parents that we were able to, like I rode in the ambulance with Ian, and that was you know, made sure that the parents you know, understood every step of the way.
Man, and Ian just got over an injury too.
Yeah, well, he got over the ankle injury.
Yeah, the first time I interviewed him, he was still like in a walking cast and everything, and he goes, "Hey, I can be the best teammate by just like supporting my guys." And
so these guys just, you know, they want to play no matter what. So he actually didn't even want to go, but we're like, no, we got to get you checked out. And, you know, 6 hours later, we were back with the team and everything.
See, that's a Gannett Heights strong right there. That's my dad's side of the family. Hey, congratulations.
Right.
Thanks. Okay, so our boys are getting the bags. That's the word. So that's Tom Babauta, his son Thor, of course. An exceptional athlete for FD. This is a very, I mean, you know, FD's got some really good, like, sports years. FD in the last few years, I mean, football hasn't lost, like, since dinosaurs ruled the earth at this point. Rugby's been very, very dominant. Basketball's won, like, what, 3 in a row. The volleyball team won last year. Wrestling's always dominant. Golf is good. Baseball's good. And like I said a few minutes ago, I did not go to FD, but I have a lot of friends who did. My dad and my uncles did. Okay, oh man. I got about 10% on my battery, guys. You know what? Go big or go home, like they said. I'm going to keep streaming until I can't stream anymore. So hopefully soon. You know what? Let me get a peek. Yeah, Instagram's taking up my the full height and width of my screen, so I took a look at my my battery level. Man, I'm like 10%. Let me see. Okay, I'm down to 9 right now, but I got good data, but my battery's not going to last forever. Yeah, and as I've been saying throughout this live stream, these flights tend to be very, very packed. Hey, hey, happy Easter. Okay, there's a look at just how many FD parents have come out. Well, parents, siblings, grandparents, as we've seen, godparents, faculty member. Hello. Happy Easter.
This is the one I posted. This is the real one.
Yeah, curiously enough, that does not indicate the Honolulu flight. But the flight did come in on time. 20 minutes early, in fact. So, Flight 201, with direct service from Honolulu, Hawaii, supposed to be here at 6. Supposed to come in at 6:19. Actually, it landed at 5:58. So the trade winds evidently were at our back. Guys, help me out in comment. Do you think I should stop live streaming and then just try again as they're about to come through, or just stay on? I'm checking my battery. Okay, my battery's down to 8% now. And it's 6:45. Okay, well, again, all the other passengers have now disembarked. They got their bags, and they are making their way out. So very, very soon. Oh, it's a nice sunset out there. Really nice sunset. Here we are. Okay, 7% on my battery. Stay with me, guys. Okay, give me 1 sec. My camera might wig out for a sec, guys. Hang on. All right, here I am. You know what? If my battery gives out, I'm gonna ask some of the parents to send me some pictures, and we'll put it up on our timeline. I mean, Lord knows there's enough parents here with pictures. No, I'm down to 5%, so
Here. Okay, we have to try to get battery space, okay?
it's a type C.
Chill.
See that? That's why volleyball players stick together. See that?
Good job, Mom.
Thank you. Oops.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, you just want to hang on? Okay. Thank you. All right. See that? Emergency power. See that? We both played for Ernie Abanez in volleyball. Thank you so much. Okay, so I've got a brick that my friend Audrey just let me borrow. Down to 4%. You know, it just dawned on me. I mean, I'm just assuming that that's the flight coming from Honolulu. Maybe that's the Japan flight. Hey, my battery's actually going up. Awesome. Oh, there. Okay. Ladies, Ruby Rosano joins us in comments and she goes, there you go, Jason. If you ever need anything, ask a mom.
Ask this mom, too. This mom. This mom. Teamwork.
There you go.
She's a queen mom.
No, I was just saying, I was like, the whole time I thought that was a Honolulu flight too. Maybe that's a Japan flight.
They were saying that was a Japan flight.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And they said there was a slight delay because they were stuck in baggage. Judy, let me ask you, your son, right?
Yes.
Your senior son, Aiden. How many bags did he bring with him?
He actually had slight.
Okay.
I'm the one that we have to worry about, but
He had a carry-on and one medium-sized bag.
Okay.
Maybe that's not light.
But you got to give him the duffel bag to bring back presents for like everybody else, grandma and.
Easter outfits.
There you go. What are you guys gonna eat tonight?
We're gonna make him decide.
Nice.
Yeah. So he's our foodie. So
Oh, very
he
cool.
Just decide anyways.
Okay.
We're excited.
I was talking to some other parents. I'm like, so what are you guys doing? It's like, hey, welcome back, great job, son. We're proud of you. Now go set up the tent because we got an Easter party on Sunday.
No, I'm sure that they're all gonna be working
Yeah,
this weekend.
go mow the lawn.
Yeah. Go mow the lawn, get the ready, wipe down the chairs, take the tent down.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Who are you guys here to see?
Aiden Rosario.
Okay.
Chicken coffee. 6.
Okay, man, I really appreciate you guys staying with us as long as you have. I and all the other parents didn't know it was going to be this long, but hey, you know, we're not sour. Oh, Trey Bloss requested grandmas. Okay. The boys are just stuck in baggage claims, as we were told. You guys, I thought my parking was only going to be like $3. We've been here a while now. Once it hits double digits, you know.
Hello.
You are looking live at a call between mother and son. Oh, there's still a baggage claim. Okay.
How does a cow do math? A calculator. What do skeletons try?
You know what? I'm gonna get a.
What do cats go swimming? They can't even.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be a while longer, everybody. So.
I'll be back. Dog soul. Why do burgers go to the gym? To get bigger buns. Sorry, Jason.
No problem.
Just get it out here. Look at the bags there. The bags aren't going to go anywhere.
Okay, tell you what, guys. Let me click off real fast, and then hopefully when the boys come out, we'll go back live again.